Now, Sri Lanka has been in the grip of an economic crisis. The country is experiencing its worst financial crisis since its independence in 1948. Citizens of the island nation have been out on the streets protesting against months of blackouts, acute scarcity of food, fuel and other essentials. The protests have shown no signs of fading. Many schools in Colombo were shut and several train stations were deserted as teachers and train drivers joined mass walkouts, demanding President Gotabaya Rajapaksa government's resignation. Hundreds of employees from state-run banks and trade union also joined the protests, wearing black and carrying black flags. The country's trade union leaders have threatened an ongoing strike from May 6th if the president and the government do not resign. The economic crisis has triggered a massive political crisis as well. Reports now say that Rajapaksa brothers, the president and the prime minister, stand divided. Son of Prime Minister Mahinda Rajapaksa and Member of Parliament Namal Rajapaksa tweeted, and I quote, "A section of the general public are busy protesting against the government. The opposition is busy organizing a protest march. The ruling coalition is divided and trying to create a majority, while the country is suffering." So an admission of division between the ruling coalition is coming from the Rajapaksa family itself. Earlier, Prime Minister Mahinda Rajapaksa had denied reports of a rift. He also said that both the Prime Minister and the President are on the same very page, and that he would not resign. He says he will only step down if he loses the majority in the parliament. And for him to lose the majority in the parliament, the opposition will have to be on the same page. And it will need to garner support of the 40 dissident MPs of the government. However, as per reports, the 40 dissident MPs and the opposition parties stand in disagreement on adoption of a no-confidence motion. Sources say out of the 40 MPs, some insist on Prime Minister Mahinda Rajapaksa's resignation, but they do not want President Gotabaya to step down. Main opposition parties, the SGB and the JVP, are yet to agree with the other group on the contours of the proposed interim arrangement. This has further hampered the process of chalking out the no-confidence motion against the government. Meanwhile, President Gotabaya has said that he is fine with an all-party government, which basically is a government with representation from every political party in the parliament. A crucial meeting to discuss an all-party government will be held today. The Sri Lanka Freedom Party, a key coalition partner, has decided not to attend the meeting for an all-party government. The party has set conditions and wants 2 ministers removed from their positions. With both an economic and political crisis at play, the island nation of Sri Lanka is collapsing. It has a foreign debt estimated at $51 billion. The Sri Lankan government has taken a few emergency measures. It has sought help from the International Monetary Fund. But the IMF has asked Sri Lanka to restructure its huge foreign debt before a bailout program is finalized. The country will be provided interim relief fund with a loan amount of anywhere between $300 million to $600 million. The amount will be spent on purchasing medicines and other essential items. Sri Lanka will also receive an aid package from the World Bank over the next 4 months.